Hey there, hi there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another Stone Cold hockey season. The Rangers are on a roll at it, if you will. They're back in their fourth game in Western Canada. They're in Winnipeg to take on the second worst team in the NHL, if memory serves me right. The Rangers are division champions. Mike Richter in net against Stefan Beauregard. Surprised he's still playing, but yeah, the Jets have Beauregard in net. Essence, Shovel Day, O'Neill. It could have been any one of those guys. Anyway, the Rangers have Adam Graves, Mark Messier, Brian Leach, Alex Kovalev, Asa Tikin, and Sergei Marchinov. Steve Larmer. Tony Amonte should be out because he was in that trade. Sergei Zubov, Jeff Bukaboom, Kevin Lowe, Greg Gilbert, Mike Hudson, Stefan Mattel, Grant Anderson, Brian Noonan, Craig McTavish, Alex Kravtsov, Nick Kyrgios, Edo Struck, Jay Wells, and Joey Kosher. The Jets have Keith Tkachuk, Nelson Emerson, Alex Shamroff, Timu Solani, Darren Shannon, Thomas Steen, Stefan Quintal, Ty Domi, Boris Mironov, John LeBlanc, Temple Newman, Luciano Borsato, Chris King, Mike Eagles, Russ Romanek, Dallas Drake, Randy Gillihan, Wayne McBean, Dean Kennedy, Dave Manson, Igor Ulanov, and Sergei Bolton. So we'll see what happens here. This game. First off for the Rangers, 5 minutes in the game. Chance for the Rangers, Jay Wells? No. 2 minutes later. Rangers score! Namchinov puts in goal number 21 from Kovalev and Zubov. Rangers up 1-0. Now, 2 minutes later. Rangers have a chance. Score! Graves. His 43rd of the year. Beautiful goal from Bukaboom and Amonte. Makes it 2-0 Rangers. Two minutes later. A battle. A big hit by Mike Hudson. He'll be serving 2 minutes in the box. Big chance. Score! Emerson is 29th. From Darren Shannon. And Winnipeg's got the lead to half. Nelson Emerson. 5 minutes later. A battle. Rangers score! What a jump. Larmer. The Larmer. Ooh. What a goal by Larmer. Zubov has 66 assists in second of the period. Makes it 3-1 Rangers. And the Rangers look very good to me with their 3-1 lead. Namchinov, Grace, and Larmer. Their goal scorers, Winnipeg had Emerson score, but the Rangers look pretty good. 4 minutes later, Rangers try to score! Tikkanen! He puts it in. It's 4-1. Leach and Grace with the assists. 5 minutes later. Jets with a chance. Shannon? Aw, Shannon. Darren Shannon was trying to score. 3 minutes later. Action, and Darren Shannon misses a chance. 5 minutes later. Score! Shamrock scores from Keith Tkachuk. It's 4-2 now for the Rangers. So Shamrock does his job. And the last moments of the second period see Winnipeg and Chris King take a penalty. So the Rangers have a 4-2 lead headed into period number 3. Tikkanen scored to make 4-1, but Shamrock made it 4-2. Rangers on the power play. Score! Power play goal. Craig McTavish, his 12th. Welcome to New York. He scores from Kovalev and Greg Gilbert. So McTavish makes it 5-2. And Winnipeg will go with Shovel Day. They're going to put Shovel Day in the net. Winnipeg will get penalized. It's Quintal for 2 minutes. Rangers a chance. Amonte? No. Another chance. Bukaboom? No. 5 minutes later. Rangers a chance. Score! McTavish, his second of the night. Man, what an acquisition from Messier and Larmer. So McTavish makes it 6-2. 3 minutes later. I'm taking another penalty. Ulanov for 2 minutes. Rangers score! Pop, pop, power play go. Kovalev his 22nd. And Subov, yet another assist. That's 3 tonight. Unbelievable. The Rangers looking pretty good. And the Rangers will go to the PK. It's Hudson. Another penalty. Chance for the chance. Salati. Oh, he got taken out. A chance for the Steen? No, not this time. And the Rangers climb through a big 7-2 win, a statement win against the second worst team in the NHL. But a win's a win. McTavish, 2 goals in that third period. Amazing. Yeah, so Richter beat Beauregard. Rangers, Chino from Kovalev and Zubov, then Graves from Bukabu and Monte. Emerson scored for Winnipeg. Then Larmer from Zubov. Tikkanen from Leach and Graves. Shamrock scored, make it 4-2. But the Rangers in the third period, McTavish with 2 goals. And then Kovalev his 22nd. So, the Rangers, Mike Hudson took the only 2 penalties. But the Rangers win 7-2. The rest of the Sunday, the Cupcakes went to Buffalo and lost 5-4 as Hasek took down Hextall. And Buffalo had a 3-0 lead. Jimenov, Wood, and Jimenov again. Others did tie it. Ray Ferraro, Brad Delgarno, and David Volek. Scoring the auto depth for Buffalo. Peter Turgeon tied at 4, but Jimenov hat-trick goal to win the game. Pittsburgh went into Edmonton. Barrasso beat Brathwaite 4-1. McEachran scored. Ron Francis scored. Peter Tagliani scored. Forgot he was still in the league. And Sean McEachran. Edmonton goal by Sedano Seeger. So that was just huge. The Devil Dogs won 3-2 over Quebec. Bordeaux beats P28. Quebec goals by Ian Fraser and Matt Sundin. Scott Stevens, Kitchener, Bobby Holik, and Johnny McLean made it 3 goals for the Devils. The Flyers lose to the Ducks 3-1 as Sheltelikov beat Dominic Russell. Butzan scored for Philly, but Sean Hales, Stephen King, and Tim Sweeney scored for the Ducks. The Capitals lost 4-1 to Boston. John Blue made Washington blue with the win over Beaupre. Washington scored with Burridge, but Iafredi Roberts, Gordy Roberts that is, Daniel Marawa, and Ted Donato scored for the Bruins. Then on the Monday, Montreal won 5-2 over Ottawa. Well, that's no surprise. Toronto went to Vancouver as Damian Rhodes beat Kirk McLean 4-1. Rob Pearson, Bill Berg, Mike Eastwood, and Mark Osborne scoring for the Leafs. Trevor Linden for Vancouver. Rangers head to Flyertown to face the Flyers, who are 14 games below 500. And not looking good. So Freddie Shabbat will get the start for the Flyers in net against Mike Richter. Flyers have Lindros, Mark Recchi, Michael Renberg, Rod Brindamore, Yosef Baranek, Brad Fedek, Kevin Dineen, Slava Buzeyev, Gary Galley, Heath Racine, Andre Foss, Dmitry Yuskevich, Dave Tippett, Al Conroy, Rob DeMaio, Jeff Finley, Mark Lamb, Jason Bowen, Dave Brown, Ryan McGill, Stuart McGillis, Rob Wilkie, and Rob Settler. So let's see what happens. 5 minutes into the game. Rangers with a jet score. McTavish, his 3rd goal in 2 games, as he's just putting the pucks in the net. From Tikkanen and Subov. And the Rangers strike first. 3 minutes later. Fire score. Brindamore, his 33rd from Racine and Lindros. So, looks good for the Rangers, somehow. 4 minutes later. Flyers, interception chance, Kovalev, nope. 3 minutes later. Rangers with a chance, Monte, Last moments. You see the Rangers take a penalty, McTavish for 2 minutes. He's a little too active. McTavish for the Rangers, Brindamore for the Flyers. We are tied 1-1 through one period. Second period. Power play for them. Renberg? No. Segment killed. 5 minutes later. Rangers with a chance. Score! Matto! His 19th of the year from Kovalev Tikkanen. As he makes it 2-1 Rangers. Nice goal. 5 minutes later. Flyers penalty. Boom for 2 minutes. Flyers have a chance. For the tie, Renberg. Power play chance. Renberg. No goal. So the Rangers killed that one off. Final minute of the period. A chance for the Rangers. Nemchinov. Well, the Rangers will still have the lead headed into the third period as the Flyers seem down and out, as you will. See what happens. Early in the third period, Rangers Jets score! McTavish again, his second of the night. Back-to-back 2-goal games for McTavish. He's got 15. Matteau and Messier with the assists. So the new guys are helping the Rangers out in such a way. 3 minutes later, a battle. We shall have a fight. Jay Wells and Dave Brown. 5 minutes each. No big deal. Later on, the Rangers with a chance. Score! Leach, his 25th of the year. It's 4-1 from Messier. As the Rangers are climbing heavy. And then much later. Rangers with a chance. Ooh, Shabbat. Let's see what happens here. He's losing his touch. And Flyers score! Gary Galley is 7th of the year. From Recchi and DeMaio. So the Flyers aren't going down yet. How they might do again? DeMaio. Had a chance. 2 minutes left. Rangers with a chance. Kipriels. Oh. So now it's time for the empty net. Philly scores. Brindamore. This second of the night. 34th from DeMaio and Recchi. So don't go away yet. The Rangers need to kill this off. And they do, just in the nick of time for Richter and the Rangers as they win 4-3. Pair of goals to make it 4-1. They had to fight for it. Philly almost did it. Anyway, the Rangers win 4-3. McTavish, Matteau, McTavish, and Leach. The goal scoring for the Rangers. Philly goals by Brindamore, Galley, and Brindamore. So Craig McTavish, unbelievable. Flyers had no penalties except for the fighting major, but yeah, Rangers win 4-3. I think it's safe to say the Flyers aren't going to make the playoffs. The Devil Dogs hosted Montreal and Wabi Terrari 4-2. Josef Modry and Bobby Holik scored for the Devils. Benny Dampus, Lyle Oderline, Eric Desjardins, and Kirk Muller scored for the Habs. The Cupcakes went to Washington and won 4-2 as Hextall took down Taparachi. On there goes by Derek King, Marty McGuinness, Pierre Turgeon, and Marty McGuinness. Washington goals by Miguel Pavanka and Dimitri Kristics. On to the 30th, the Rangers are off. Pittsburgh went to Vancouver to finish the road trip and lost 4-2, Barassa losing to Crick McLean. Vancouver scored Danny Morrison, Jimmy Carson, Sergio Momesso, and Pablo Bure scoring. Martin Straka and Jaromir Jagr put up goals for the Penguins. Quebec, The third game, they're off again. I thought the Leafs would, I thought Rangers would be playing. Washington losing 1-0. Belfort beats Beaupre. Washington's been slumping. Brett Sutter scored for Chicago and then nothing else. So Washington has been slumping, I've noticed. The Flyers went home to face Calgary, and Russo beats Vernon. So the Flyers win 6-3. Paul Krause, Jordan Nugent, and Gary Roberts scored for Calgary. Philly goals by Kevin Dineen, Rod Brindamore, Joseph Baranek, Dmitry Yuskevich, Baranek, and then Baranek for good measure had the hat trick. Toronto went to San Jose, won 3-2 as Damian Rhodes faced Archer Survey and won. Toronto goes by Dave Vanderchuk, Mike Gardner, lining up with Toronto, and Dave Vanderchuk again. Sharks goes by Igor Larionov and Tom Pedersen. Rangers playing Dallas on April Fool's Day. And Dallas goes with Darcy Wakaluk instead of Andy Moog, giving Moog a day off. So anyway, Dallas 42-30-5. They're really pretty good. Rangers are 48-22-7 with Richter in net. Dallas has Mike Modano, Dave Gagne, Russ Cordno, Mike McPhee, Neil Broaden, Brett Gilchrist, Trent Klatt, Mike Craig, Darian Hatcher, Paul Broaden, Paul Cavallini, Dean Evison, Grant Leonard, Mike Tenardi, Shane Shula, Dave Bart, Jim McKenzie, Yarko Favrio, James Black, Pelly Eklund, Craig Ludwig, Chris Tansil, Jim Johnson, and Richard Mavicek. So here we go. Deep into the first period. Rangers score! Tikkanen is 14th for the year, 1-0 Rangers. A goal assisted by Subov and Larmer. So they're putting up the numbers for the Rangers. 4 minutes later. That was with a chance to tie. Broaden had a chance. Neil Broaden had a chance. 4 minutes later. There's a battle. And the Rangers will get penalized. Tikkanen with a bad hit. 2 minutes. Dallas with a chance to tie. Trent Klatt? No. Jet score. Modano, his 52nd of the year. He's tied it. Courtnall with the assist. Making it 1-1. Oh, Russ Courtnall. A few minutes later, Dallas with the Blue Blacks. Shane Shurla, known for his penalty minutes, ties it. Rangers chance, score! Power play goal. Nemchinov, his 22nd of the year. From Karpatsov and Lowe. So, big goal by Nemchinov. And the Rangers will have the 2-1 lead headed to the second period. Goals by Tikkanen and Nemchinov. Modano scoring for Dallas. 4 minutes into the second period. Chance for Dallas. Hatcher? No. Coming back with it, the Rangers. Glenn Anderson, he gets hit. And way into the second period. Pelly Eklund, no goal. 4 minutes later. A battle. A chance score! Darian Hatcher stole the ball. Puck. Cavallini and Gagne with the assist, and Dallas has tied it up. Darian Hatcher, that slapper. He's 6'4" after all. 2 minutes later. Chance for Dallas score! Jim McKenzie has put it in. The Mackenzian era from Paul Cavallini. Pair of assists for him. And the Rangers are in trouble. Chance score! Agitator and Kovalev, his 23rd of the year from Messier and Noonan. Brian Noonan, eh? The Rangers and Dallas are tied 3-3. So 18 seconds left in the second period. It's 3-3. On to the third. First minute. And Dallas will go on the aggression. Craig Ludwig, the man who barely buys shin pads. Power play chance for the Rangers. Tikkanen? No. Chance for the Graves? No. Oof. 2 minutes later. Rangers will get a few hits. Trying to get on Dallas' nerves. Chance for Tikkanen? No. 5 minutes later. The Rangers penalty Karpatsov for 2 minutes. So that doesn't look good. Dallas with a chance. Modano? No. And the segment is killed. Fortunately. And we go to overtime. 3-3 tie. No scoring in the third period. 3-3 after 3. Well, the Rangers are going to try to win again. See what they do. A chance for Noonan. Oh. Noonan had the chance of a lifetime to score to win the game, and he misses, and the Rangers will take a hit in a sense. Dallas escapes with 1 point. They escape with a point. Wakulak and Richter both got ties out of it. Rangers looked good. Tikin and Nanchinoff and Kovalev scoring. Modano, Hatcher, McKenzie for Dallas. Only 4 penalties the whole game. Both teams scoring on a power play. Nothing else happened. Elsewhere on April Fool's Day, Boston beat Buffalo. Montreal beat the others, so the Cupcakes lost. Hextall losing to Waugh. Montreal, Vincent Delpous scoring all 3 goals for Montreal. He's now got 49. Steve Thomas and Marty McInnes for the Islanders. Vancouver won 8-1. Devils beat the Caps 4-2. Beaupre losing to Brodeur. Devils goes by Alex Semak, Valery Selpukin, Stefan Richer, and Tom Shorsky. Washington goes by Randy Burridge and Kelly Miller. And the Rangers have to head to New Jersey. There's still, what? 4 games left. Can't be right. It'd be 6. I think it's 6. Yeah, there's 6 games left for the Rangers. The Rangers are 20 points ahead of the Devils. Washington's slipping a bit. 5 teams in the Atlantic, 3 teams in the Northeast would make the playoffs. In the Western Conference, it's 4-4. Toronto with 100 plus points. Rangers are only 1 point back of Pittsburgh and Montreal, so you know it's fight. Pavel Bure leads the goal scoring race with 76. Fedorov second, 58. Clark has 56. Roenick, Modano with 50 goals. Sanderson getting the 50 mark. Joe Mullen. Cam Neely is getting close. Vince Dompouz, Ray Shepard. A lot of 50 goal scorers potentially. Graves is 15th with 43 goals. Gardner's 26th. Former Ranger. Assists. Gretzky's almost at 100 assists. Gilmore's got 75. Yager's got 73. Zubov is, with his assist streak, he's at 69. He's only 1 back of Oates for 4th. He's close to the top 4. Yeah, he's 5th in assists. Messier's 12th with 62. And that's it. Points-wise, Bure leads the points race with 131. Gretzky second, 124. Yager 116. So 8 players with 100 points. Vince Dompouz is 1 back. Andrzejczak 2 close to that mark. Mullen 3 back. Messier is 22nd in the NHL with 84 points. Zubov's 29th with 79. Goaltending, Richter's got the 3rd best goals against behind only Hasek and Waugh. Hasek has only played 49 games. Waugh has played 60, so, you know. Richter doing his job. Healy's 7th behind Terreri, Fines, Beesbrook, and Wakulak. So, Healy's getting there. Standings-wise, the Rangers, 6 games left. They're 20 points ahead of the Devils for the division. They still have only lost 9 times at home. Only Calgary and Montreal have lost fewer games on home ice. So they're looking at 48 wins. Pittsburgh's got 49. Well, Pittsburgh and Montreal both have played 78 games. So the Rangers are only 1 back of the Penguins for first in the conference. Toronto's running away with their conference with 103 points. So, well, they're 11 points ahead of Detroit. It's almost over. Toronto will be the top team in the West. Anyway, seeding-wise, Pittsburgh number 1, New York number 2. Tampa is only 1 point ahead of Boston. Boston's making a charge. And 3 points ahead of, 4 points, ahead of the Islanders. Quebec and Hartford are also there, kind of, too. Tampa would play Pittsburgh. Washington, who has slipped, they're facing the Rangers. They have slipped. Florida would play Montreal, and New Jersey and Buffalo would battle it out. In the West, Los Angeles is 3 points up on St. Louis and 4 up on San Jose for the last spot. They're the 8th seed. There's a massive gap between 7 and 8. But anyway, LA would go to Toronto. Vancouver would play Anaheim, who's winning their division. Chicago, Detroit, and Calgary, Dallas. That's the matchups. We're just going to go to the Rangers. They would need to go 4-2 to have the same record in real end in this game. Richter's played 51 games, 31, 12, and 8. Healy, 17, 7, and 3, 27 games. Messier has 84 points. Zubov, 79. Larmer, 67. So he's getting on the points list. You got a lot of people. Anderson and Noonan with only 1 point as a New York Ranger, but that's as a New York Ranger. Anyway, goals-wise, Graves with 43. Mike Griner still second with 32. Brian Leach is second actively on the team with 25. Got Lowe, Anderson, Olchuk, Turcotte, and Kosher with goals. Despite the fact that, Turcotte's not there anymore. Assists, Zubov 69, Messier 62, Larmer 44. So yeah, that's huge. Matteau and Noonan with 1 assist each as members of the Rangers. Pelly, Minutes, Bukaboom, Kovalev, Kosher. Highlights in your hair, do see those things. Hat tricks are now up to 83. Don Poos being the last one. Memorable games: Montreal, Quebec, Dallas, Hartford, Dallas, Ottawa. Still, those games getting those high scores. The Rangers, Washington game number 26, still there somehow. But you know what? It's just fantasy. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do